for all of us here to be honored by the presence of Shri Modi ji, the Prime Minister of India, under whose visionary leadership India continues to grow on all fronts. Thank you, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule to grace us here today with your presence. The importance that the Indian government, under your visionary and dynamic leadership, attaches to the progress of Indian national aviation is immense. The progress of the Indian nation and the key role that aviation plays in this progress could not be better expressed than by having the honor of having you here with us today, addressing the audience from India and abroad. It has been my privilege to call this wonderful country home, or Ghar, for the past 3 years and to be part of the vibrant airline community in India. And personally, in my capacity as CEO of the host airlines, it's an immense honor to welcome you. As all of you very well understand, airlines and economy go hand in hand. We thrive on economic growth, yet at the same time, the connectivity we build, both within as well as to and from the country, contributes to economic growth in many ways. At Indigo, we're extremely proud to invite and welcome the IATA AGM back to India after 42 years. India is a powerhouse, and the visionary policies of the government of India under the leadership of Shri Modi ji with regards to aviation have enabled Indian carriers to grow and to contribute to bring air connectivity to the doorstep of every Indian citizen. The accelerated growth in airport construction over the past 10 years, from 74 in 2014 to nearly 150 airports currently, has resulted in about 90% of all Indians having access to scheduled air services within a driving time of 2 to 3 hours. As a result, Indian airlines collectively serve more than 650 direct domestic city pairs currently, as compared to only a little over 200 back in 2015, a growth of nearly 3 times. The vision of the government to continue to construct more, bigger and better airports will only increase this coverage in the coming years. For the global aviation community present here today, recent changes to legislation, modernization, as well as enactment of new legislations and the continued efforts of the Ministry of Civil Aviation and DGCA India to align rules, procedures and processes with the Honourable taking time out from his busy schedule to address this gathering. Also thanking Sri Naidu ji, the Honourable Minister for Civil Aviation, and Sri Mehul ji, Honourable Minister of State for Civil Aviation, for their support to IATA and to Indigo in holding this AGM here in Delhi. Many thanks to the delegates who have made it from all corners of the world to be here today with us. I would now like to invite Sri Naidu ji to present his address to this distinguished gathering. Thank you.
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Minister of State Shri Muralidhar Mahal ji, Chairman of IATA Board of Governors Peter Albers, Director General IATA Mr. Willie Walsh, Managing Director Indigo Rahul Bhatia ji, business leaders of the global industry and distinguished delegates, good evening and namaste. It is my immense privilege to welcome all of you to the 81st Annual General Meeting and World Air Transport Summit of IATA hosted here in India, which is the global aviation capital. Aap sabhi ko Bharat mein swagat hai. I must begin by mentioning that the IATA AGM 2025 is happening at the right place, at the right time, in the presence of the right leader, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who is a visionary leader shaping India's growth story with his unparalleled clarity, unwavering conviction, and unyielding commitment. Today, India stands tall as a leader of the global economy with its worth exceeding $4 trillion by becoming the world's 4th largest economy, and I'm confident that India will ascend to the 3rd largest global economy in the next 3 years. The incredible momentum that we gain is powered by India's robust financial and political stability. And at the center of this is our transformative leadership by the direction of Honorable Prime Minister. And we are fast emerging as a strategic connector country, a bridge between regions, between economies, and between supply chains. And with India's strategic geographical position, abundant resources, and vast human talent, India is a natural connector of the skies and aviation as well. And Honorable Prime Minister's presence today underscores the paramount importance India places on aviation, airline partners, and on global collaboration. I commend IATA for its long-standing contribution towards global aviation, and today in organizing this big event decade, the transformation of India's aviation landscape has been nothing short of phenomenal. In 2014, we started with 74 airports, and today we are operating a staggering number of 162 airports, including 33 international airports, a doubling of its infrastructure at an exponential pace of about 8 airports annually. Guided by our Prime Minister's Amrit Kal vision, we are committed to building 50 more airports in the next 5 years, and by the Viksit Bharat plan that we have by 2047, we aim to have more than 350 airports. Our domestic traffic has surged 130%. Our international traffic has grown from 55 million to 72 million. And in April 2025, India's domestic air traffic grew by 10%, outpacing global rate of 8%. At the heart of this growth has been the revolutionary scheme UDAN, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, connecting India one flight at a time. Envisioned by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in 2016, UDAN has democratized air travel, making it accessible, affordable, and available for each and every Indian in this great country. Through viability gap funding, we have operationalized 619 new routes and enabled 1.50 crore people to fly to the unserved and underserved destinations in this country. And with the demand continuously growing, we have announced the next UDAN 2.0, which is going to connect 120 new destinations and serving 4 crore passengers annually in the next coming years. And this is a clear invitation to global airlines to serve the rapidly growing regional transport market in India. So let us go ahead for fly to India, fly in India, and fly with India. And along with the passenger moment, our cargo sector is also thriving, presenting immense opportunities across various industries. By 2047, we aim to handle 21 million metric tons, a 6-fold increase, solidifying India's position as a global logistics powerhouse. India is becoming a key export hub for electronics, especially in high-valued products like Apple devices and other electronics. And now, today, we are having a $100 billion semiconductor market and 500 billion electronics manufacturing industry projected in the next 5 years. This highlights our growing role in global supply chains, opening huge opportunities for air cargo sector. And India's diaspora of 35 million people worldwide is driving a strong demand for Indian products. It is heartening to see how spices from India are loved not only by our diaspora, but by people elsewhere. And Indian mangoes are gaining international fame, and highly quality perishables like seafood, dairy, and flowers are also growing in demand across the Middle East, Europe, and North America. With the best skilled manpower, a strategic location bridging the West and the East, and the rapid growth in air traffic, India is perfectly positioned to become global MRO hub. And by January 2018, and India, by expanding at 3 times the global rate with a projected annual rate of 8.9%, we are reaching the global MRO market of $4 billion by 2031. And to support this MRO network, we have permitted 100% FDI via the automatic route, offered transparent royalty-free land allotments for MRO facilities within our airport spaces. And in the next 10 to 15 years, our aviation industry has the potential to evolve into $10 billion market by domestically manufacturing structural components, electronic systems, and avionics. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's vision of Make in India is bringing this transformation to life. The 2 final assembly lines, one of C-295 military aircraft, one for H-130 and H-125 helicopters, all these are giving a huge boost to the Make in India initiative. And this is a powerful testament to the quality, reliability, and innovation of our homegrown talent. And looking ahead, we have 2,200 aircraft orders which are expected to join our fleet in the Indian skies. And I believe that this creates unprecedented opportunities for manufacturers, MRO providers, and the lessors. With 80% of Indian commercial aircraft fleet being leased, this reform translates into estimated $5 billion annual lease revenue opportunity for global lessors and financiers. And this we are further facilitating with the landmark legislation recently passed by the Indian Parliament, the Protection of Interests in Aircraft Objects Act 2025 for the global aviation sector. With the clarion call, Indian aviation.
His keynote address.
Thank you. Board of Governance के चेयरमैन पीटर विली वॉम्सी, इंडिगो के मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर राहुल भली भांति परिचित हैं। साथियों, ये समिट क्लाइमेट कमिटमेंट्स और इक्विटेबल ग्रोथ के शेयर्ड एजेंडा को आगे बढ़ाने का एक माध्यम भी है। इस समिट में आप जो चर्चा कर रहे हैं उससे ग्लोबल एविएशन पास है। हम इस सेक्टर की उन्हें और बेहतर ढंग से यूटिलाइज कर पाएंगे। फ्रेंड, इंटरकॉन्टिनेंटल जर्नी केवल कुछ घंटों में तय कर लेते हैं, लेकिन 21st सेंचुरी की दुनिया के सपने हमारी इन्फिनिट इमेजिनेशन रुकी नहीं है। आज इनोवेशन और टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेडेशन की स्पीड पहले से भी कहीं तेज है, और हमारी स्पीड जितनी तेज हुई है, हमने उतनी ही डिस्टेंट डेस्टिनेशन को अपनी डेस्टिनी बनाया है। आज हम एक ऐसे मुकाम पर खड़े हैं जहां हमारे ट्रैवल प्लान केवल धरती के शहरों तक सीमित नहीं है। इंसान आज स्पेस फ्लाइट्स और इंटरप्लेनेटरी यात्राओं को भी कमर्शलाइज करने, उसे सिविल एविएशन के लिए खोलने के सपने। इस योजना के तहत 15 मिलियन से ज्यादा यात्रियों को सस्ती एयर ट्रैवल की सुविधा मिली है। कई नागरिक पहली बार हवाई सफर कर पाए हैं। हमारी एयरलाइंस भी लगातार डबल डिजिट ग्रोथ हासिल कर रही है। भारत और विदेशी एयरलाइंस को मिलाकर हर साल करीब 24 करोड़ यात्री, 240 मिलियन पैसेंजर्स हमारे यहां उड़ान भरते हैं। यानी दुनिया के ज्यादातर देशों की टोटल पॉपुलेशन से भी कहीं ज्यादा। और 2030 तक ये संख्या 50 करोड़ 500 मिलियन पैसेंजर तक पहुंचने की संभावना है। आज भारत में 3.5 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन सामान एयर कार्गो से ट्रांसपोर्ट होता है। इस डेकेड के अंत तक ये भी बढ़कर 10 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन तक पहुंचने वाला है। साथियों, केवल आंकड़े नहीं है, ये नए भारत के पोटेंशियल की एक झलक है, और भारत अपने इस पोटेंशियल को मैक्सिमाइज करने के लिए फ्यूचरिस्टिक रोडमैप पर काम कर रहा है। हम वर्ल्ड क्लास एयरपोर्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं। जैसा नायडू जी ने बताया, 2014 तक भारत में 74 ऑपरेशनल एयरपोर्ट थे। आज इनकी संख्या बढ़कर 162 हो चुकी है। इंडियन कैरियर्स ने 2000 से ज्यादा नए एयरक्राफ्ट के लिए ऑर्डर दिए हैं, और ये तो अभी शुरुआत है। भारत का एविएशन सेक्टर एक ऐसे टेक ऑफ पॉइंट पर खड़ा है जहां से उसे लंबी और सबसे ऊंची उड़ान को सस्टेनेबिलिटी, ग्रीन मोबिलिटी और साथियों, भारत के तेजी से एक्सपांड कर रहे एविएशन सेक्टर के पीछे एक और बड़ा कारण है कंसिस्टेंसी की पार्लियामेंट में, जैसा नायडू जी ने अभी बताया, प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट इन एयरक्राफ्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स बिल किया है। तो साथियों, भारत में महिलाओं की आईकाओ के ग्लोबल स्टैंडर्ड से भारत ने अपने नियमों को अलाइन किया।